Right, folks, I'm here in Dark City in Armagh, which for myself as originally a dub, I've been living in Monaghan for the last 16 months. This has been a treasure trove to find this place, which is only half an hour down the road from where I'm living now, which is brilliant. And I'm joined by Chris Dawson, the owner. Chris is very heavily involved in the dart scene up here, both north and south. He takes on young players and manages them throughout their early careers. So he's doing a great job that way. And he also got some kind of very significant news with the Dark City here, is that they're going to be the main, the only providers of kind of the Red Dragon merchandise here in Ireland. So, Chris, how has that been going for you in terms of, are you getting a lot of online orders and stuff?
Yeah, it was a long progress, and obviously with a great team with Jason and Sean all give us a hand with it. It took about 6 months to get it because Red Dragon's very unique. I think even in the mainland they only have like 10 dealers, so for us to get it over here, for the two shops for here and Uri, and obviously online, was fantastic. And as you can see, yeah, it's done far better than we thought. We literally only got the stock in like 2 weeks ago, and in the space of 2 weeks apart, this is what we have left. And we had to put an order in there Monday, and it's nearly another 150% of what we did order originally, so it's absolutely flying out. More so now, yes, we're selling a lot online, more so to our southern customers, because obviously we have no custom charges or delays, and the postage is peanuts. Whereas obviously anybody from the mainland, they can't do that. And our northern customers, we're fine, they're coming in stores because obviously we do the try before you buy. So it suits them to call down, have a wee chuck at them, and they're happy that way. So between the shops, online we're selling a lot more into the south because of obviously no delays. And in the north, yes, thankfully there's a lot of people spinning down to see us, just like yourself. It's a quick skate and it's worth it because we're carrying a lot of stock.
Very good, yeah. Now, you've been involved in the dart scene for quite a while, Chris. People might know that you just mentioned there that you had Josh Rock in his earlier years, and you've had other players, Shane McGurk here from Monaghan, that we know quite well, and players like that. Since this kind of explosion with Luke Littler at the World Championships, have you noticed a bigger interest in darts in the last couple of months, or has it always been as...
No, darts has always been good to us. We started in about 2017. It's always been good because there's not a lot of people doing it, and obviously we have a lot of leagues here. But since the 3rd of January, when the wars ended, and obviously got to the final and stuff like that, there, it's just been surreal. We can't just trying to get stock at the minute. Thankfully, because we've been doing it so long, we're always in front of ourselves. So thankfully, but nobody's seen this coming. It's boards and all, but like Windmire and all, it's hard to get. But it's been phenomenal. The amount of kids coming in, the amount of parents are so happy as well now because it's great for counting. This is a fantastic sport. We love darts, and to see kids come in who maybe would have chuckled at it a couple of years ago and thought, oh well, that's a silly old game. They're now the ones then going, oh, I love this. This is brilliant. Me and my mates the weekend all around the house. So it definitely is really good. It's had a great positive effect. Yeah, and he's done. We needed it because we lost Taylor. Taylor's now in his last year for retirement. He's obviously the GOAT, and we've lost him now. So to have that come true is brilliant. And as I say, I was talking to one of my mates who would do a lot of the youth as well in the south, and he was saying in one of the counties alone, last year they had like 60 youth, and this year they have 240 on the books and another 100 waiting because they just don't have enough people. It's just been an absolute explosion. We've done the same up around here, Newry, Portadown, Armagh's now trying to start. It's just getting all these leagues going to have the kids. So it's really good. You're
probably going to have to expand then. I think your stock, you're not going to be able to hold all the stock, eh?
Yeah, we've looked at that as well now, and we're going to get a separate warehouse to get down there because we're going to have to, because obviously the pallets and stuff that we're getting in, it's just shop can't hold it. We can't stay in front of ourselves, and we don't think this is ever going to change. We do the fishing as well, and Violet got when COVID happened. The amount of people that jumped into that, and about 70% stuck at it, 30% faded away. Because we've seen that trend with the fishing, we're pretty sure the darts is going to do the same. You're going to maybe lose, in a year, you'll lose 3 out of every 10, but you're going to have 7 people there who never threw darts before they did it, in fact. So yes, we're going to have to upgrade our warehouse to where we're going to store it, because we've 2 shops to feed, we've all 9 to feed. It's it's great fun. It's great fun at the minute.
And in terms of the darts itself, I mean, as you say, you're involved with young players. I mean, what do you think of the standard now in Ireland and of the players coming through? Do you think we're at the strongest level it's ever been?
And I say we're doing this in 2017. We've been involved since 2018 when we started first taking players. As you named, we had Josh Rock in his youth, we had Travis Barr, we had Shane McGurk, so we also had Kyle McKinstry as well, who was from Dungannon. the standard of throwing that we have here, yes, is phenomenal. You've only, even without being rude, even look at the older dogs. Look at like Brandon's doing recently. He's throwing darts this last couple of years. He's never threw in his life. You know, he's doing so well. Mickey Mansell as well now.
Mickey's playing great.
Yeah, his PDC floor fans, he's really started to come back as well. So, and like, you know, it's different for us because them kind of guys are trying to do a job and do darts, whereas a lot of the mainland ones, you know, they're doing that way because they're going that many turns and don't have to worry about another job. So the likes of what Mickey and all is doing, considering he's trying to hold down a job, and then as I said, Shane McGurk, what he's doing in the Modus tours, look what Josh Rock's doing now as well. And like, you know, no disrespect to Josh, and I know that's true. When me and Josh as a kid, you know, he was throwing in high 80 averages. Look what he's throwing now. He knuckled down, he's stuck at it. So for any kid to turn around and go, well, I need to be throwing high 90s, high 100s. No, you don't. That's not where they started. Shane will tell you the same. You know, they built on that. They put the time in. So, yes, you need a bit of skill, but a lot of it is hard work.
Yeah. Final question I was asking you, if somebody was to come in as a complete novice now and just ask you, do you wanted to get a dart set up, what would you suggest they should start off with, or is there anything in particular that you'd...
Yeah, anybody coming in who wants to get in, obviously we do brass, okay, but brass is more for the younger generation. For anybody coming in around that 8, you know, to mid-teenager range, we'll try and offer them tungsten. Look, it's not wild expensive. You know, we've darts there, tungsten there in around 22, 24, 25 pound. So yeah, starting there is great. There's no point coming in, well, what we say to kids, because we're not here to take the mick, there's no point then coming in and buying Nathan Aspinall's darts or Phil Taylor's darts, 50, 60, 70, 80 pound. Because how many darts have I changed over my years? How many darts have you changed? You very rarely will you stick to the same set of darts. So I feel it's unfair for them to come in and do it. Same with the board, we'd recommend maybe going for putting a wee bit more into the board and getting a staple-free one, just because the lifespan's a wee bit longer out of it. That's about the only thing we would recommend. But regarding the darts, coming in here buying a good sad tungsten in around about £25. After that, your flights and stamps is £1 a packet. So it's definitely not expensive to get involved in. Very good.
Thanks very much for that, Chris. And we'll be keeping in touch because we'll be keeping an eye on the young players that you're supporting, and we'll be doing plenty more of that on darts in Ireland. And we'll talk to you again, I'm sure, at some stage.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.